Ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft are an increasingly common way to get around. However, with so many ride-sharing cars on the road, accidents are bound to happen from time to time. Whether you're a passenger or someone who's been hit by an Uber or Lyft, you can end up with serious injuries. Car accidents can be expensive and overwhelming to deal with, but an experienced personal injury lawyer can help you get the compensation you deserve. Who pays for a ride-sharing injury? How you get compensation from a ride-sharing driver depends on what the driver was doing at the time of the accident. New York law requires ride-sharing companies and their drivers to maintain special insurance policies so that they can compensate accident victims. How much these policies will pay out depends on exactly what the driver was doing. The policy limits vary based on whether the driver was inactive, awaiting a request, or fulfilling requests. If the driver was not logged into the app and working at the time of the accident, ride-sharing insurance doesn't apply. Instead, normal car insurance rules apply. If the driver was awaiting a request for a ride, but not providing a ride or driving to or from a customer, ride-sharing insurance will cover $150,000 in injuries and $25,000 in property damage. If the driver was providing a ride or driving to a customer to provide a ride, the insurance will cover $1,250,000 in personal injury or property damage. These policy limits don't mean you automatically get that amount. Ride-sharing insurance policies will only pay out to the extent of your injuries, and they only pay out if the ride-sharing driver was at fault. This means you'll probably have to file a lawsuit against the driver. Suing an Uber or Lyft driver. As in most personal injury cases, the main question in a ride-sharing accident case is who was at fault. If you were a passenger at the time of the accident, chances are either the Uber or Lyft driver was at fault or another driver was at fault. You'll have a case against either or both. If you were driving and were hit by an Uber or Lyft driver, the case may be a little more complicated. New York uses a comparative fault model, meaning any money awards are reduced by your percentage of the blame for the accident. A personal injury attorney can examine all the facts of the accident to build the best case possible that the Uber or Lyft driver was at fault instead of you. Most car accident cases end in a settlement, not a trial. However, settlement negotiations largely depend on how strong your case would be had it gone to trial. What should you do if you've been injured by an Uber or Lyft driver? If you or a loved one has been injured by an Uber or Lyft driver, contact Rosenblum Law for a free consultation today. Our experienced personal injury lawyers will assess your case, find the best strategy to get you all the compensation you deserve, and answer any questions you may have.